Alright, what's up guys? So first off, I want to apologize for the lack of videos lately. I am now on summer vacation, so I will have a little more time to make more videos. But anyways, today I'm going to be showing you how to make one of these, a baseball lanyard. And it's actually made out of a baseball. And so these are pretty neat. You can also make a bracelet out of these if you want to wear one around your wrist. I think they're pretty cool. They're pretty unique. You don't see a lot of people with these. And they're also really easy to make. So as a baseball player, why not have a baseball lanyard? So now here's what you're going to need to make the baseball lanyard. First off, 2 baseballs. And also they don't have to be pearls. They can be beat up baseballs as long as the seams are still intact. Next, you're going to need a knife or anything that can cut through the leather of the baseball. Then you're going to need scissors, and then lastly you're going to need a lanyard ring. This is the metal part at the end of the lanyard that you thread your keys and keychains onto. And also guys, just a quick message, if you're younger and you haven't really used a knife for cutting anything, please make sure you do this with your parents' supervision. So what we're first going to do is we're going to cut along the seams of the baseball. You want to leave about a 1/4 inch of space in between the seam and the actual leather. Alright, now keep in mind when you're cutting, your cuts don't have to be perfect. Once you've taken out the lace, you're going to be able to trim the leather off of it so it's all nice and perfect. So if it's a little rigid, don't worry about it. All you're trying to do is just remove the leather in between the laces here and all over the baseball. Don't worry, it doesn't have to be perfect right now. Alright, so once you start taking off the leather, it's going to start looking like this, and you're going to start peeling this leather off of the actual baseball, and all that's going to be left is the actual lace. So yeah, this is taking a lot longer than I thought it would, so I'm going to skip ahead to when I actually finish the baseball and I have all of the leather cut off of the baseball. So as you can see here, I've cut the middle out of the entire baseball. And so now all that is left is the seams. So now we're just going to peel it off. And so now all we have is the seams of the baseball. And what we're going to do is we're going to cut right through one part of the seams. So now what we're going to do is we're actually going to take this and we're going to clean it up. And we're going to take away some of the leather, so it's basically just the seams. That's all that's going to be there. So I'm going to do that, and I will see you right after. Alright, so I've just finished trimming the first baseball lace. So once you have it all cleaned up and trimmed, like so, you're going to want to dunk it in water, let it sit for about half a minute, take it out, and then just stretch it out real good so it's nice and straight so that it doesn't curve like it does right now. And then once you do that, you're done with your first baseball, and you're going to do the same thing with the second baseball. So I'm going to go ahead and cut the lace out of the second one, and then I will see you guys right after I finish doing that. So I just finished the second baseball, so now I have 2 baseball laces here. Now the next step is on each one of these, you'll see that there's threads at the end of each lace, here and here. We're going to want to peel those back, and you'll see what I'm talking about in a minute. So this is what I mean. You want to unlace the laces on each side so that they're pretty decent length. Then once you've done that, you're going to want to cut that leather that's left, making sure you don't clip the laces. So now you've got baseball lace with the actual lacing sticking out at the end. You're going to want to do that to each end of the 2 baseball laces. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take 2 ends of separate laces and we're going to tie them together. So how we're going to do that is you're just going to take the 2 laces on one end, you're just going to twist them together so it makes just one lace, and then you're going to do the same thing on the other side. And you're just going to double knot them. And just like that. And you want to make sure you pull it nice and tight so it doesn't come undone. And now you're going to do the same thing to the other side. Alright, then once you've got that done, you're going to go ahead, take your lanyard ring or loop, and you're going to thread it right onto the baseball laces. Just like that. And there you go. There's your baseball lanyard. Then you just hook on your keys, your keychain right there, and you got your lanyard. Now if you wanted to make a bracelet, you would only have to use one baseball, and obviously you would cut it shorter, wrap it around your wrist, and then just tie it. So that's how you make a baseball lace lanyard or a baseball lace bracelet. I think it looks pretty cool, and it's also really easy to make. So I hope you guys like this video. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Thanks, guys.